MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Second, designated hitter, Ezekiel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ezekiel Carrera swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Batting third,
here's George Springer. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Mark Reynolds. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready with another 2-2. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right, and that's the third out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Marwin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Santana is there. 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over, and that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gonzalez going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Salvador Perez.
From the stretch, Salvador Perez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ryan McCann.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Santana giving chase, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. In now, Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Souza is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
Kennedy pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Runner goes for second. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Wilmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line drive to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Reynolds.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Keuchel is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Souza.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Striding in once again, Ezekiel Carrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Ezekiel Carrera.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, George Springer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Now both runners on the move. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Wilmer Flores.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Brad Peacock is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Brad Peacock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Grounded down the third baseline. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Josh
Here comes the
Reddick.
first pitch.
Nope,
And
that's a
that
ball.
one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's
shortstop.
Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is
1-0.
taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Left side. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The catcher, number 16.
Digging in, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Reynolds is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Steven Souza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Steven
Ready to
Souza.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Digging in to try it again. Merrifield. A hit in 2 tries so far. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. This one's down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Striding in,
number 3,
Ezekiel
designated
Carrera.
hitter,
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Just a tick behind for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he's out in front of that break.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Gonzalez racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gonzalez is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
For the Royals.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, George.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Flores is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Souza is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Kennedy pauses. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Digging in, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you. That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. High pop up. Peacock is under it near the mound, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Catcher Brian McCann.
1-1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 now to McCann. And McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Gone into the upper deck. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Nate Carnes is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 55, Nate Carnes.
Carlos Beltran will come on now as the pinch hitter. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 27.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit. Ball one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them. Not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an open.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Lorenzo Cain.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Merrifield.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch. That's a great pitch. Fastball up in the zone with 2 strikes, and he still was able to foul it off. Pretty nice job of staying alive.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Grounded weakly toward third. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2. Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Again, a 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to. Into the box now, George Springer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 4.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Scott Alexander takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Scott Alexander.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Galvis is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely